Good morning and welcome to Naturally Kim's Knitting. I'm Kim and this is my podcast all about knitting and spinning and dyeing of yarn, all of which I do in my home outside of Lima, Ohio. I want to welcome everybody today. I'm so glad that you guys all decided to stop in for a visit. I missed our visit last week and I was so frustrated at the weather. I'm hoping it'll go better today. No guarantees. We did have tornadoes not too far down the road from us. So I don't know what that's going to do with our internet. We shall find out. Okay, today is May 28th. Wow. And this is episode number 167. That's what last week was supposed to be. But I decided, forget it. Like yesterday, we had beautiful weather, and I thought I could. And my husband even said, do you want to upload it? I said, tomorrow I'm just doing another one, so I'm just going to put them all together. Okay, see, I'm just kind of going hither and there, hither and yon, aren't I? I'm just not staying on topic at all. Let's see, you can find me on Ravelry as NapiersKnits, and we have a podcast group, Naturally Kim's Knitting, where you can join as a member, and you can take part of all the knit-alongs and chats and all kinds of things. I do have an Etsy store, and it's called NapiersKnits. And then on Instagram, I'm known as Knittin, Knittin _ Kim. And then on YouTube, Blogger, and WordPress, I'm Naturally Kim's Knitting. We haven't had anybody new join, but hey, that's okay. I like having new friends come along, but I like having the ones who have been with me for a while come and visit me too. You know what? We have some knit-alongs, which is what I mentioned. That's why you should join the podcast group on Ravelry, because we have one. It's a finished object knit-along, and we start one the first day of every month, and we end it. It ends on the last day, but I go in and close it the following day, early in the morning, and it's for finished objects. You're saying, what? Finished objects? That's easy. Well, anytime you finish an object, take a picture of it, and if there's a pattern name, put it with it, and then just enter that into the Ravelry May finished object thread. The first winner, I do by random number generator. I'm not going to judge you guys' knitting because I don't want you to judge mine. There are times when I have mistakes, which my husband always calls my own designer touch. I don't know. He's a nice guy. Anyway, so we do have one going on for May, and it will end on May 31st. So get your finished objects in there. I will let you know. It depends how many finished objects we have, if you have choices of prizes. Otherwise, it will be patterns, but I will let you choose. Okay? And then we also, in addition to our... Sorry. Got something in my mouth. In addition to our finished object knit-along, we have a Knitting Expat Design knit-along, which we are doing for the months of May and the month of June. You need to find a Knitting Expat Design pattern that you really like, which she has so many beautiful, lovely things. I'm working 2 of them right now. Just knit it up and get it finished by the end of June, and you'll be eligible for prizes in that too, depending on how many people we have sign up or sign in. Take a picture, put a name of the pattern, just like finished objects, and you're in the drawing. Yay! We also have a chat thread for Knitting Expat Designs. If you have comments, if you want to share what you're working on, whatever, just put it in there. I hate to see the headlines coming up on my phone, which I haven't signed up to do because I don't want to hear about tornadoes right now. We were blessed. It didn't hit us, but it hit very close to where my brother and my sister live. It was north of my other brother, but then there are some in Pendleton, so that makes me worry about high winds, and my son and my father-in-law. As far as I know, I haven't heard anything about California yet. Doesn't mean there isn't, but you know, I could have something to worry about there too. But I don't think I do because my grandkids have their Kentucky grandma coming to stay with them. I tell you, they got to spend a weekend with their California grandma and grandpa, and now they have grandma from Kentucky there. I told my husband we really need to get it out there. He says first let's get the house situated. Which I agree. Okay, so what do I have on my needles? Well, I told you I was working on two Knitting Expat Designs. So I will show those first. This is for my grandson. And this is the little Nugget Sweater. And it's made, I'm making this out of various fingering weight yarns. Find the neck so I show the sweater, not the armholes. And this is for Tobias. I'm going to turn this light on, see if that helps or if that causes more issues. Oops. This is for my grandson Tobias. In fact, I'm almost done with that bottom stripe and ready to start another one. And yes, this section in here is all the same skein of yarn. I like the way yarns pool up sometimes. So this is for Tobias. I probably have one more stripe down here and then I'll be working on the sleeves. But isn't that gorgeous? That's the little nugget. And that's from the Knitting Expat Design. I can't get to the dress yet, so I'll show you that in a little bit. I've got things that I've got to talk about that, you know. Okay, the next is my chemo cap. No, I've not been able to work on it much. It's not that we so much had showings as we've had just things going on with the house, and we're not done. It'll be nice if we can get this house sold. And oh, I should tell you, yes, the other buyer backed out. They wanted to do a flip, and I think they either saw that they couldn't do the flip that they wanted to or something. So, anyways, chemo cap. I say it's for kids, but it looks more like for a grown-up. But you know, kids come in all sizes, so it's really soft. This is Dear Diary Knit Picks Chroma. You can't see much color in there right now, can you? But you do see there's pink and a gray and a lighter gray in there. So I like it. I hope somebody else does. Then, let's see, finished. Here we go. If you remember, and I don't know if I talked about it. I talked about it on last week's video, but I don't know, you know, that didn't go out. I don't know if I talked about it before. Okay, what's going on here? I just set my knitting down together, and they shouldn't have been tangled up. Sorry, my monitor's over here. I'm trying not to stare at it. I apologize. I know that's distracting. This, way back when I made my granddaughter the, I want to make sure I get the name of it right, the Nahid dress for children from Knitting Expat Design. Well, she loved it. God bless Genevieve. She loved it so much, she went out and rode her bike and put some big old holes in it. And I wasn't able to fix it. And that yarn was so tattered that I was afraid to try to make it out of that yarn. So I just pulled up some Genevieve Penelope NapiersKnits yarn. If you remember, that's named after my granddaughter and our Penelope the dragon who is in our story. I'm not going to say imaginary because she lives in my mind. So anyway, so I pulled up some of that and ta-da! So I actually started the sweater and the dress at the same time. But I love how this is working out. This is so gorgeous. And being Genevieve Penelope yarn, I'm sure that, you know, she's going to love it. But like I said, Knitting Expat Design. Yay! Nina, I love your patterns. There's a few people that I go to automatically when I'm looking patterns. Helen Stewart is great. Well, shawls and socks. Mina is great with, let's see, she does cows, socks, sweaters. I think she's done knits. I can't remember. I have to get over there and look again. I know she's got a couple. Oh, and she's done wraps. She's done shawls. Okay, then the last thing that's on my needles is made from Kroy's sock yarn in the purple haze. And these are my soup kitchen socks. And I have been able to work on these because we've been having to go next door. My puppy has gotten to like next door so much that she usually wants to go over there once a day. And if we're going to go over there, I'm not going to stay for 5 minutes, so I usually stay for an hour. So I take my knitting. So this is the new sock for the soup kitchen. Ta-da! I would have kept it for myself, seeing as how it's purple haze, but with my other yarn packed away, I thought, okay, I'll be unselfish. I'll let them have a pair of socks out of my purple yarn because, you know, hey, it's not really a big deal. Oh, well, let me show you. These are the Chroma soup kitchen socks that I finished, and except for don't look at the tags, sorry, ends haven't got them woven yet, of course, you know me. This was in Wildflower, and I finished them. Ta-da! Look at those, that is almost right on for the color. This is a little brighter, but otherwise I mean, the camera's showing it brighter, but these are my just finished, except for the weaving into the ends. Then I was talking about my girlfriends and I know you've heard it, you're probably sick of me talking about it, but our trip to the UK. Well, I decided I wanted to commemorate this. Oh, I didn't bring over the one I'm currently working on. Hold on, because I want to show it to you. Okay, so first of all, I'll show you the ones I'm working on, because I usually do on the needles first. Well, I decided to commemorate this trip with socks, one that has a shamrock on it and one that has a Scottish thistle. Then along the sides are going to be our initials, JK, JL, I think is the order I have them in, and then 2019 on the other side. I like these. I like these a lot. This is one of them, of course, with the shamrock. Oh. And I had to do it colorway, but I'm hoping that it will not be too tight. These are for Jenny, my friend Jenny. And I just finished the heel on this one last night. The other one's ready for a heel. But this, get this around here right. Ah, turned it the wrong way then. This is the Scottish thistle. And I love it. Isn't that gorgeous? And like I said, these are going to be for my friend Jenny. Then I finished Linda's, except for the ends. I know, you could say that right along with me, couldn't you? And shamrock, thistle, Scottish thistle. There it says 2019, and this side it says JKJL. So I did the lettering and the numbers in the same color as the thistle. In this side, this sock, I did it, of course, in the green. Otherwise, it wouldn't have shown up if I did it in purple. So, oops, I can't see the initials. I've been doing this a while, you can tell, but hey, no, you really can't tell. Okay, so there's the initials on there. And there's the numbers. I'm not going to put these, unless somebody requests the pattern, I'm not going to put these on Ravelry because who else would want those initials and the date? Now, if they want socks with shamrocks or stuff like that, I could do that. I just hadn't thought that far about it yet. That much about it yet, sorry, got distracted. Well, the other news I did get something new. And no, it's not yarn, but it will be yarn. I won a prize. I think I've talked about how I'm a member of a group called At My House. Yeah. On the internet in Yahoo and IO groups. Anyways, they have drawings. People sponsor drawings. And I've won one before, but it was years ago, and I have sponsored them before. Well, I won last month. And it was, the lady told me I could have a choice of a $25 Etsy, no, not Etsy, sorry, Joann's or Hobby Lobby. And then she went online and she goes, and I noticed there's a Walmart. Well, Walmart we don't talk about in my house because they're a competition for grocery stores. But anyway, so then I told her, I said, well, I am always happy with, Hobby Lobby or Joann's. I said, or an Etsy. She sent me an Etsy gift card. And when I got done with my purchase, I only owed 94 cents. So I'm not too unhappy. Look. I almost hate to pull it out, but I'm going to. Look at this. I am so tickled. This is merino and nylon. So it could make a hat. It can make socks. I think it's going to be socks. And it's called Dark Jewels. And I got these from Three Waters Farm on Etsy. And let me tell you, I've ordered from them before, and their colors are spectacular. And this yarn, or this roving, I will have to stop doing this long enough to actually spin it. I do have something on my spinning wheel, but I haven't touched it, which is sad because I love spinning. But it is, I think, it's something mixed with silk. I had never spun with silk before. I will never spin with silk again if I can help it, because it is a challenge for me. At the fact that I haven't gotten my spinning wheel out lately tells you it is a challenge for me. I told my husband I'm tempted to just take it off the spinning wheel and put it aside for another day, but I hate to admit defeat too, though. Okay, now, do want to let you know I'm an affiliate with KnitPicks, as you know, and every month they have a sale. Well, this month they have Swish yarn on sale. The DK and the worsted are $3.99 a skein, and the bulky is $7.99. But they're also having a 20% off everything with the code SPRING20. Now, you could help me out if you go down to my link, and I've put a link of the 20% off everything with code SPRING20. If you go there and click there and then do your shopping, I would be so appreciative. But yeah, I was there today and I was looking and I'm thinking, no, you're not getting anything from there. I don't need anything from there, so why would I get something from there? I didn't. I was a good girl. Okay, so let me tell you, I have now done 5 soup kitchen socks. I haven't increased anything else yet. I have a pattern I need to put in. It was my daughter-in-law's sock pattern. But with the weather and with the internet issues, I just not been able to get it up. When I do, I will post a mini little video and let you know that from that time to the end of the next day, it will be free. Mainly because I don't have pattern testers. And by making it free, I always feel like if there's a mistake that I didn't catch, at least somebody didn't have to pay. And so, if you decide to get one of my patterns when they're free, please look them over, make sure that everything makes sense, and if it doesn't, please get back to me, because I can correct it then before, Anyways, okay. What have I been reading, watching, and listening to? A lot of reading. I've also been listening to some new books, but they're not far enough to talk about yet. But I have finished. It's a teacher's book, Transformation in Stories and Arguments. It's so good. I mean, you think about things like The Hungry Caterpillar. It transforms. Well, this is all different kind of books. I wish I had my husband take it upstairs to send to my daughter. But it's all different kind of stories and things, and ways to look at them and see the transformation, or how to argue your point about the book. It is excellent. I had gifted children, and I taught children that were gifted, And something like this, that book, is just excellent. So it's Transformations in Stories and Arguments. Then I also, if you want to read the reviews on any of these, just go to my link and it'll take you there. But there's also Biblical Bits for Knitwits, Knit wits, so good. And then Becoming Us is a new book by Robin Gunn. She has a middle name, and it has left me. Good book. I put a review for that too. So if you are interested in reading any of those, reading the reviews of any of those, just go down to my links. Okay, right before I sat down to record, I mean right before, UPS man came. He usually comes on Fridays. I always laugh because I expect him on Fridays with a book. He didn't come on Friday. I was a little shocked. But he came today, and he brought 3 books, so, you know, he's excused if he doesn't come this week, too. But the first one I'm going to show you, these are from Dover. And you know, I love my Dover craft books. This one is a $20 book. It's called 100 Beautiful Bracelets, and you can tell by the cover. Look at those. Aren't those gorgeous? But they have all different kinds of crafts in here. They have simple knotting with beads. I say simple. I used to macrame. This one's called Eye-Catching Colors. Let me see. I'm just going to go through some of them because we don't need to go through all of them, do we? But this, oh, I like this one a lot. Colors of Nature. Oh, so gorgeous. Some of these you could make longer into a necklace or something. Let's skip back a little bit. Elegant bracelets. Oh, I like this one. Copper and white bracelets. I like that one. I like most of them in here. This one is a quick and easy to make bracelet. And they tell you how easy they are. They have 1, 2, or 3 stars. Like that one's a 1 star. They tell you what materials you need. Yeah, including your beads and everything. So, oh, I like this one too. I'm stuck in autumn colors. This one's Autumn Leaves. I do like autumn colors, I guess. Let's see. Oh, Intricate Fascination. That's not work. I like not work. What can I say? I can't do it anymore. Then we go back here and they have this one, which is Modern and Uncomplicated. This is a 2-star bracelets with grommets and bold color combinations. So see, they're not all knotting. They do have other things in here. It's just I seem to open up the book to the knotted ones. They just have lots of them. This is pretty. A bracelet with a diamond motif, purple and red bracelet. So what I'm going to do with this book is it will be a prize option for winners in either the finished object or the sweater. So this is going to be a prize option. So if you think you might be interested, get your entries in. Then we have crafts for kids, and I'm sorry, this one is going to be given to my grandkids because after all, they are kids. These are Make in a Day Craft for Kids, 15 fast and fun projects. And I love these. Let's see. It tells you what you need, of course. They have painted animal gift box, which is what is on the cover. Shows you step by step how to do it. I'm not going to show those because, you know, somebody worked hard to come up with these designs and patterns. I am not going to give them away for free. But then they have personalized sneakers. I could see my grandchildren Loving these. If I could get my granddaughter out of her cowboy boots. I was going to show you a step of it. They have recycled sweater gadget cozy. So you just use an old sweater and make a cozy for one of your tablets or phones or something like that. And kids can do it. It's very doable. Dream catchers. See, my daughter used to make these for my son every year for Christmas because my son used to have really bad nightmares, and I don't know why, but he did. And so we told him about dream catchers and how they help, how they can help you. And so he's always had them because Molly always made them for him. So I just love that that's in here. They have fused bead bag charms. My grandkids could be busy making all these things for their grandparents. A felt pennant flag. Pretty cool. Sorry, I am showing you every project in this book. But I love this. Fruity plant pots. Look at that. That is so cute. Drawstring treasure pouch. I made one of these when I was younger. I did. I feel like I'm talking to my grandkids there. I did. Paper plate donut garland. I mean, how fun and easy is that? And the kids would have a blast. They could make them individualized. And oh, I just think it's great. Decorated wooden bangles. I have to share with you, I was very shameless before Mother's Day, and I told my kids that, I said, I know we don't usually do the exchanging gifts with mom thing, but if you were to get me something, I would like a necklace with a cross. I have one, but I kind of want another one. So my granddaughter, it got knotted up when it got mailed to us. So otherwise I'd have it on. She made me a beautiful, mainly purple beads. There was a green one or two in there with a cross. And I loved it. And if it wouldn't have got tangled up, I'd have been wearing that. I need to go out and get some more cording to make a new re-beaded necklace. Anyways, in here they have branch weaving. If you've never done this is fun too. Branch weaving. I love these little ideas. I can see me going out there and having a blast with my grandkids. Paper napkin, paper mache dish. I'm a craft nut, I guess. Are you guys craft nuts? Do you love crafty things? Even if I can't do them, I love looking at them. Here they have a paint your own pillowcase. That could be a fun activity to do with kids too. A polymer clay bead necklace and key ring. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. But that is a fun book, Making a Day Craft for Kids, and it's $15 from Dover. And yeah, I think every one of these projects could easily be done in a day, and it would keep them busy and would keep them happy. Then another one that will be an option for prizes down the road is Making a Day wedding crafts. And I think I've had this one before. I'm not sure. It looked familiar, but there's several Make a Day books. So I'm not for sure, but these are wedding crafts. So there's lots of different things in here to help somebody celebrate their wedding. Or if you're celebrating it, it could be for you. They have nice little place cards. Not hard to make. These are Making a Day. So, But, I was going to show you the process, and I'm not doing that. A centerpiece. They're talking about the vase. I don't think you can make those flowers in a day, but, the vase is pretty. Wedding card book. Oh, that would be a cool idea. Someplace to keep your wedding cards. I've never done that. A photo display. That would have been cool for my son's wedding. They could have hung that up, and oh, that would have been so cool. Guest gifts. Once again, the container, and then you could put lots. It wouldn't have to be plants that you put in there. It could be lots of different things, but it's just so cute. A silverware holder that you can make yourself. I mean, yes, you still have to invest money, but it's a lot less expensive than if you had to go out and buy these things. Wedding confetti. And well, I'll let you look first. See the little tags and everything? And, oh, I thought they had a picture, or had the tags. Anyways, each of the tags say celebrate with us. Is it in the back? I thought I saw it. No, it's not in the back. I don't know. They'd be easy to make. Table numbers. Put them on a bottle or a mason jar. How cool. Star tablescape. That is beautiful. Look at the sticks. That is gorgeous. And then put either artificial or real greenery around it. That is cool. I would actually use this folding rulers. Sorry. I didn't see that. See, I love when I re-look through books because I don't always see things right away. I'm skipping one. Oh, keepsake tag displays. How neat. Glitter sneakers. Help your feet to be comfortable, or afterwards when you have the dancing or whatever. Oh, look at the lighting decor. They have eucalyptus. Be careful if you use eucalyptus, because eucalyptus can be poisonous to children. Floral embroidery hoop for your flower girl. That is cute. And marquee letter sign. It says beautiful life. I think that's it. Oh, no, there isn't that, is it? Wood lanterns. Those are beautiful. I don't know anybody who's getting married right now. But this is a $15 book. Make in a day wedding crafts. And like I said, this will be one of the gift options for either finished objects or the Knitting Expat Designs. Anyways, I think that's about it for today. I think I covered everything. I know I'm going to get off and I'm going to say, oh, let's talk about that. But that's okay. I covered a lot. Oh, it's been so nice visiting with you guys. I know I'm going to try to go next door and let this upgrade and not look at it, or upload and not look at it all the time. And my puppy will like it too. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, blessed week. I hope your crafting is successful and that you don't have any mistakes. But if you do, I hope they're little ones. I love all of you. Big, big hugs. And talk to you next week, I hope. Bye-bye.